It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leaps. We're stronger than the Reds.
Just 5 minutes to go. Welcome to round 5. Still early days in this. And away we go. The opening bounce claimed by Edwards. Walker with the handball out of the pack. Jacques starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. Jacques kicks for goal. Nice goal from Jacques. He sinks his first goal. Goal. That's the first one of the game. All is in readiness. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Edwards aims for his man on the ground. Johnston has his head down now. Johnston with a great kick. Greater Western Sydney have the early lead. It's always a good sign. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Edwards got the hit out. He has the ball. Handball short. Johnston kicks. Going for goal number 1. Only about half. The Giants getting the fast start.
Bruce would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Casey takes a shot. The ball's travelling.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball has been bounced. Edwards gets onto the ball. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Strong mark. Jams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Studley setting his sights on the goals. 45 metres out. 45 metres out. Studley thumps the ball for goal. Fantastic goal by Studley. He sinks his first goal, and they stretch out their lead. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Edwards punches it. He has the ball. Is in his possession. He has the ball. Jacques handballs it to the open paddock. Studley taps. Casey made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. And he's mid. Pressure already being applied to Hawthorn. He's searching for his teammates. He shouldn't have bothered. Studley handballs it. Intercepted by Proust. Has it now. No opposition inside of the goal square. The Giants could score the last 4 goals. Pressure really being applied now at this early stage to Hawthorn. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Edwards gets onto the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Andrew takes the mark uncontested. Hand passes. Rioli feeds it wide. Out of bounds. umpire will launch it in from the boundary. The ball is coming back into play. Teddy knocks it down the field. Handballs. Curry heading in. Watch his style. The Giants get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Curry kicks his first. This kick stretches the lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Teddy with the mighty fist. Francis threading the needle right there. Crawley kicks it. Great mark. Kicks it. He gets above the crowd. Edwards getting into position for the kick. 45 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Edwards unloads one towards goal. What a great goal by Edwards. That's 6 in a row for the Giants. The Hawks already trailing by an uncomfortable margin.
Edwards is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time.
He gets his hands on the footy. Johnston gets the hand pass. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Edwards winds it up. 40 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. A chance to add one more to his tally. Nice work from Edwards. The Giants in front. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Guided by Teddy. Johnston with the ball. Jams it on the boot now. I guess it was worth a go. He picks it up. Studley takes a shot. Studley just manages to sink it. That's his second. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over Corcoran with a lead of 56-0.
Studley's the man to go to. He thrives on pressure. Give him the ball and he just does the rest.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Only 2 minutes remaining. The bounce straight down.
The Giants could dominate. Gives it to the running man. His run-up looks promising. It comes off the side of the boot and it's gone through for a behind. The Giants go over Hawthorn.
Looks like he'll go out wide. Plays onto himself. Kicks. Nice contested mark by Andrew. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Curry picks up the bouncing ball. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. The Giants by 58. He has a few options. Nice mark there. Edwards taking aim. Going for goal number 3. It's going. That's 9 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. The Giants with the ascendancy over the Hawks, leading the match 64-0.
Edwards just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow.
Teddy with the punt. Shields on the ball at the moment.
The Giants are hardly having to lay a tackle, and the stats reflect that. If the Hawks keep playing the way they are, GWS probably won't need to lay too many more tackles either. Running in for the goals now. He completely mistimes the kick. Jeez, poor kicking.
Bruce looking for a lead. Taken by Edwards. 40 metres out. He handballs it. Time drying up with only 60 seconds to go. That's 10 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney leads by 71. Oh, put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Finding the running player. Sends it home with a mighty kick. And they stretch out their lead. Greater Western Sydney over. Hawthorn by 77. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Good bounce. Big thump from Teddy. A short handball. The ball is smothered. Johnston with the pickup gets the ball free. Francis doesn't want it. He hands it back. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp.
O'Brien is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Clark needs to do better than that. It's a mark, lining it up with the goal now. He gets the hand pass. Jacks slams the ball to his boot. Edwards getting into position for the kick. He slams that on the boot. And the ball is out of play.
The boundary umpire has called for the footy. The Ruckmen battle it out. Teddy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate McAvoy. The Giants by 83. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. Clean tap out of the ruck. With the ball now. Good mark by Andrew. He lays off the pass. Edwards going for number 4. A magnificent kick right through the middle. He's kicked 4 and he looks like he's not done scoring yet. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Richard, how did you see the opening quarter?
The Giants will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to the Hawks. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how Hawthorn can come back after the break.
Let's check out the stats.
The Giants appear to have a distinct advantage with 32 kicks over 5 kicks from the Hawks. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 2-0. The Giants have enjoyed the majority of the ball in this match with an impressive lead in the possession stats at 91% to 9%.
Enlightening, Richo.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Gets boot to high. Wins the hard ball. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 45 metres out. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. He holds his breath. That's a very well executed goal. And that puts them further in front. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over Hawthorn with a lead of 95-0. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce.
Edwards has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Puts boot to ball. Francis with the mark. Sending it on its way. Studley having no trouble taking that one.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. A long way out. The ball is thumped towards goal by Studley. Going for goal number 2. Well, some might call it smart. For the point. The Giants lead the Hawks.
Bruce just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. He decides to play it on. Magnificent goal. GWS put in front.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Bounce goes the ball. Edwards with the punch. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Puts boot to ball. He gets it above the crowd. Lining up the goal now. A monster kick will be required from here. Studley takes a shot at goal. He holds his breath. Studley, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal. The Giants in front. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce.
The Giants are dominating the clearances and really giving their forwards plenty of opportunity, and I think that's why they've got the lead. Edwards finds the handball. Jacks shanks it.
The umpire. The bounce straight down. Edwards thumps it forward. He's got the football now. Johnston slams it on the boot. Velvet Sledgehammer sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Picks up his first possession. He sneaks away. Francis, not wasting time, elects to play on. Crawley will take the free after the ball was thrown. Slams it on the boot. Over the top of the pack.
The Candyman just has hands that are magical. He just takes the clip so cleanly. The hand pass hits the man. He kicks the ball. Strong mark there. Ching boots it. Studley takes the mark uncontested. Francis
onto the ball. Francis aiming for the goals. Francis goes long and gets the goal. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over Hawthorn with the lead at 120-0. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Studley knocks it down the field. Pass by Johnston. Intercept by Crawley. Hard time. Grabs that one. Kicks. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. McAvoy passes it. Whitecross has his head down now. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Walker gives the ball to the man on the run. Shot by Blood. Marks. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 15 metres out. Edwards with a relatively easy shot. The ball is slammed towards goal by Edwards. The Giants beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 126-0.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star.
The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce.
The Giants are dominating the clearances and really giving their forwards plenty of opportunity, and I think that's why they've got the lead. McNasty decides to send it to space.
My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Andrew going for number 2. Greater Western Sydney lead the Hawks. Bruce will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Choose to kick it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Going for goal number 3. That was an easy shot, but just a behind foot carry. Greater Western Sydney fight 128.
Bruce just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure. He steadies now in front of goal. It's on its way. A goal to GWS. It's GWS with the lead over the Hawks.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The clock ticks down. Only a minute left. Nice interception. Jacques there to mop it up. Hits the running man. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
He's been outstanding all match, Dan.
Perfect kick. The Giants with the ascendancy over Hawthorn, leading the match 140-0. All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Tap to advantage. He gets his hands on the footy. That play is as high-tech as a campfire. Vickery puts it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. Wow, do they need to score? Well, he gave it a shot. Roughhead read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. The Hawks not enjoying this.
Velvet Sledgehammer has a kicking ability to rival some of the old legends of the game. He takes a strong mark. It's played on. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Punishing kick from Burton. Turns over, and Greater Western Sydney lead by 139.
Hawthorn were in low and hard early, applying plenty of pressure. But as the game settled, GWS started getting on top, running relatively free.
Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The Hawks have a score that reflects their stats. Not good.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo. Well, I hope you enjoyed that first half. Back soon with half number 2.
Tell you what, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
He receives the handball. Kicks. Studley looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. 45 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Richo, what are his chances from here?
He shouldn't have too much trouble from this angle.
Has it got the carry? That's a very well executed goal. And they stretch out their lead. The Giants lead Hawthorn by 145.
Studley is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
There's the bounce. Studley got a fist on it. Handball short. Johnston working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Goes short with a hand pass. He runs into the goal. Bounces favourably for Edwards. McAvoy got it past the ball. Edwards can. .35 metres out. Shot by Edwards. He holds his breath. The Giants leads by 151.
Edwards is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill.
Shields gains possession through the interception.
And we'll have a baller. A good fist. He kicks the ball. Edwards with the ball. He lines it up with the goal. GWS get the goal.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Guided by Terry. Takes possession. Dishes it off to the running player. Puts the head down as he runs in. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. That's number 3. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. Claimed by Terry. Green feeds it wide. Marked by... Slams it on the boot. McNasty sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Hits the running man. A lot of possessions for him. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Hawks. Rioli sends the ball on its way. Nice contested mark by Ching. He chooses to play on. He kicks inside 50. Nice hands. 30 metres out. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss. Velvet Sledgehammer hammers the ball for goal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. McAvoy not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leap out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. He's got the footy in his hands. Just 3 minutes to go. McNasty sends the ball on its way. The Giants in front.
Look, the Hawks, they can only blame themselves here. The disposal today has been terrible, causing far too many turnovers. Rioli kicks it. Ching marks the ball. Sending it on its way. McNasty with the mark.
Too far out to score, surely. McNasty drives the ball towards goal. Greater Western Sydney with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Hawks 177-1. Here we go. Claimed by McNasty. Green kicks it from the pack. Green gets it on the bounce. Studley gets the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
It's like he has the ball on a string. Greater Western Sydney over Hawthorn by 182.
Jack's just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel.
Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Big thump from Edwards. The ball mopped up. O'Mara with the kick. Nice mark under pressure. He hand passes the ball. Andrew tries his luck with a shot at goal. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Only 2 minutes remaining.
Edwards has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Dishes it off to the running player. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Jacks with his head down. He could not have kicked that any better. GWS are in front.
Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Tapped by Edwards. Kicks. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Going for goal number 2. It's in the air. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. McAvoy wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Studley slots the goal. Number 6. The fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
The Giants has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Hawks, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Curry controls it. Handball short. He runs for home. Shot at goal by Jones. He has space for an easy mark. Jacques in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Francis takes an uncontested mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. The ball is slammed towards goal by Francis. Greater Western Sydney by 2-12.
Francis has so much potential, he could just be anything.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Edwards with the hit. Green gets the ball. A short handball. Intercept by Crawley. Jams it on the boot now. Whitecross looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Whitecross has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Edwards gets the mark without contest. Puopolo blocks it. He boots it. That's a mark.
O'Brien sends the ball on its way. The ball bounced favourably for Blood. He handballs it. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. The ball is smothered. Scoops up the bouncing ball. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. He passes just before he's taken down by Green. He runs for home, going for goal number 2. Nice goal from Green. That's 2 now. He's playing well. Greater Western Sydney with a handy break, leading Hawthorn 2-19-1. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce. Edwards gets the tap. The ball in the hands of Green. There's the siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores at the Giants 2-19 to Hawthorn 1.
If the Hawks are going to stage a comeback here, they're going to have to find that something extra.
The third quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. Richo, what did his stats tell us?
GWS is playing a great game in both stats and on the scoreboard.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo.
When you're losing terribly, it's over when you quit.
He's running hot, Richard.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
McAvoy gets the ball, gets boot to high. Green marks. Kicks. Marked by McNasty with the quick hands. A 1-2. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He's been outstanding all match, Dan.
McAvoy kicks. Johnston from behind. He decides to play on. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Ball goes over the line and out of play. The Hawks sending out Roughhead. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Good tap from Jacques. Having a big day, going for goal number 4. If this game were being played on water, Greater Western Sydney would be walking on it. All is in readiness. Good bounce. Tap by Jacques. Studley gets the ball. Johnston starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. 35 metres out. Edwards with a pretty easy kick. 35 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce. Jacques punches it. He's got the football now. He brings it out of the pack. Something has gone on behind play, and there will be a free kick. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 50 metres out. Clark has it.
GWS are taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. Ching running in, about to kick. Misses for behind.
The Giants lead the Hawks. Might have to kick it to himself. Bruce plays on. Slams it on the boot. Casey has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Nice goal from Casey. This lead getting bigger now. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Jacques wins the tap. Terrible timing by McAvoy. A favourable bounce. Francis just gets it through. This kick has extended their lead. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
The Giants could just back their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
The bounce is dead straight. Punch by Jacques. He has the ball. He kicks the ball out of congestion. He misses the mark. Mitchell gets the interception on the bounce. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Just 3 minutes to go. He's having a ball. If you'll excuse the pun, Studley gets number 7, and that puts them further in front.
GWS has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around Hawthorn. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Taken by Casey. 30 metres from home. Played on.
Play on.
Sends the Sharon on its way. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. That could be the final nail in the coffin. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal.
Jacques is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it. He plays on with it. Passes by hand.
An easy interception for Burton. Umpire calls for the ball. Good tap from Jacks. He's heading for home. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Edwards just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Edwards kicks for goal. It's in the air. Edwards did well then. It doesn't get any better than this. 10 goals. This kick stretches the lead. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball.
Jacks would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. Plays it on. Walker hand passes the ball. Andrew takes a shot. Sends it home with a huge kick.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Big thump from Teddy. He's got the footy in his hands. Handballs. Johnston again, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Slots it. This one gives them an even bigger lead. It looks like the Giants have this one in the bag. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce. Cleared by Teddy. He's got the footy in his hands. He has the ball, lobs the pass. Johnston making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the wind. That'll be brought up by the coach at training. Out on the full. Hawthorn free kick. Choose to kick it. Long with the mark. 40 meters from home. The umpire says play on. Great grab. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Francis going for number 4. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. That's number 4.
Francis just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce. Teddy directs it down. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Johnston running in, about to kick. Greater Western Sydney get a goal, and they stretch out their lead. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The umpire. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Teddy with the punch. The spilled ball is collected. Blood heading in. Watch his style. Francis has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
He'll need a long-range boomer from here. And the risk pays off. Goal. Francis makes it 5. If this game were being played on water, the Giants would be walking on it. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Teddy. He's got the football now. Jones presents and takes the mark.
Jones is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. GWS have the edge over Hawthorn in this match. Bruce is just ridiculously consistent. I'd like to see a clanger from him for a change. When coaches have someone like him in the lineup, they can just sleep a lot easier knowing how reliable he is. He lines it up with the goal. Francis with the shot. The Giants are on top of the Hawks.
Looks like he's going to go long. He decides to play on. Keeps it close to the ground. Long. Claims the ball. 45 meters out. 50 meters from home. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal.
Well, there's a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest.
Thanks, Dennis. Till next time. That's it.
Well, there's a big, big sound from